a lot of the content we making really ain't good. It's just slop. Oh. Hello, everyone. Oh. My name is Grant Séance. Oh. Chicken noodle soup. I am here to welcome you in a readiness and a betterness in order to become a better person, a stronger person, mentally, emotionally, and me, financially. A lot of the performative aspects of our lives come from within, regardless of whether we want to admit it or not. Performative aspects also come from a terrible place in our lives and always comes down to capitalism. Because let's be honest, we have to get over the idea that metrics and KPIs result in positive influence and magnitude to our personal brands. Yes, it might turn into value, but millions of views, I'm sorry to break it to you, does not mean that you have a legitimate brand. All it does mean is that you brought visibility over to the place where you call home. It's still your job to give a reason why people should stay at your location. If not, a lot of times people like the content, they might comment and engage, but they didn't subscribe, they don't remember who you are, and especially if it's faceless content, it's gone like the wind. In order to mitigate that, there's a couple ways that we can really make sure that we're solidifying people. It's either to create equity like we talked in the first video, so that's creating a physical space where people could find networking or knowledge that's valuable consistently. Or you have to have comedic value or entertainment, which means you have to increase the amount of smash cuts you have, dynamic hits you're bringing, and the overall hooks have to hit within the first 3 seconds of the video. But we'll get into that later on. Lastly, which is my most important, you could just be a person. You could work behind the scenes and make sure you're not only present when the lights are on, you're also present behind the scenes, making sure people are interpersonally fed and taken care of. Because I promise you, when it comes down to it, nepotism is a real fucking thing. So if you ever want to get anywhere in life, you have to make sure that you're physically present and you're available to all people. And it doesn't mean availability like physical presence. It doesn't mean availability like making 5 pieces of content a day. It just means that every single time you hit a piece of content, it hits home and resonates. See, that's the key thing. A lot of people really don't care about resonance more than they care about social success. They don't care about validation of the sentiment that they want to ascribe onto the content that they're making, over than they just really want people to just engage and react. This reactionary content where you're rage baiting people is cooked at the beginning of 2026. That's one thing I could verifiably say as a strategist is not coming with us. Because at a certain point, we've been rage baited for at least 5 damn years at this point. We gotta give it a rest. So with that being said, flip before you flop and make sure that anything that you're trying to do in the next couple years comes from your heart, it comes from your mind, and most importantly, it hits people's spirit. Because if it's hitting yours, it probably will hit other people's as well. So that's a quick video. We're gonna get deeper into some of these actual physical things because lo and behold, I'm a strategist full time. I know what I'm talking about. Because this is GRANT Séance. And in this space, the KPIs don't matter. The formats don't matter. All that matters is your mental attunement. Oh. Fuck am I doing?